Good afternoon, fellow Liverpool fans. Looking for your daily fix of all things LFC? You found it. Here at Liver Live, we're dedicated to delivering the latest news, rumors, and insights on the Reds, day in and day out. Don't be the last to know. Smash that subscribe button. You'll never walk alone. Let's dive into the latest updates in today's video. Liverpool 2025-26 third kit is out. The Liverpool 2025-26 third kit has dropped with an incredible combination of both newness and nostalgia. The Liverpool 2025-26 third kit has been released by Adidas, completing their collection for the season. As the final of the 2025-26 Premier League kits to drop, it follows two very popular shirts for the Reds already. The home kit has already become a must-have, while the away shirt has already debuted at Wembley. Aside from the Reds' 2023-24 away top, a tribute to their quarter classic of 1995-96. This is the first time that Liverpool have worn green since the 2008-09 season when Adidas were the manufacturers for the second time. This leans on the teal shade. However, and though it's not a color often associated with the club, it definitely has a retro feel. The kit features Adidas' classic trefoil logo on the right-hand side of the torso, just like Arsenal's third kit and Newcastle United's third kit. Though while those shirts make obvious attempts at recreating something old, this is distinctly new. Yes, that 0809 top acts as the closest thing to this with its subtle stripes, but there's no clear reference otherwise. Ibrahima Konate contract boost. Liverpool had a busy conclusion to the summer transfer window, and already there's speculation about potential moves in the new year. The January transfer window is still a good 4 months away, yet rumors are already circulating about Liverpool's potential dealings. It's uncertain which players, if any, the Reds might be eyeing up, but that hasn't stopped the rumor mill from churning well ahead of time. Liverpool have received a boost in their bid to extend Ibrahima Konate's contract. TBR Football has reported that the Reds have been in discussions with the France International's agents in recent days, aiming to hammer out an agreement for an extension. It's been suggested that Liverpool now feel confident they can strike a deal with the 26-year-old to extend his stay beyond his current contract. Konate's existing contract is due to run out at the end of the season, and the defender has been strongly linked with a switch to Real Madrid. Harvey Elliott could return. After starring at the European Under-21 Championship, where he was named player of the tournament, Elliott felt the time was right to seek regular football. With a World Cup looming, he could not afford to remain on the periphery. As reported by James Pearce in The Athletic, Liverpool agreed to sanction his exit once they knew the attacking rebuild was complete. The arrangement suits all parties. Elliott joins Villa on loan, with an obligation to buy for £35 million next summer if he makes 10 appearances. Liverpool inserted sell-on and buyback clauses, providing flexibility for the future. Elliott's departure has left a void, not just in terms of playing style, but also personality. He was a popular figure at Kirkby, admired for his humility and willingness to put the team ahead of himself. His send-off was muted because of the timing of the transfer, but he will be warmly received when Villa visit Anfield in November. Liverpool's recruitment drive, bringing in Florian Wirtz, Isak, Hugo Ekitike, and Rion Gomaha, left little room for Elliott to carve out consistent minutes. His career needed this move, and his future remains open-ended. The buyback clause is a safeguard that ensures Liverpool can revisit the situation if, as many expect, Elliott thrives. He may have left Anfield now, but his story with the club may still have another chapter. In the meantime, Villa have secured a player of great promise, while Liverpool supporters will watch his development with a mixture of pride and regret. Liverpool will not sell Chiesa. Liverpool are not prepared to encourage any interest in Federico Chiesa, despite reports linking the Italian forward with a surprise move to Besiktas. The Turkish Super League club still have until September 12th to complete signings, leaving speculation swirling over the future of the 27-year-old, but Anfield sources insist the attacker remains part of Arne Slot's plans. The rumors emerged shortly after the close of the Premier League transfer window, which shut at 7 p.m. last Monday. While English clubs can no longer complete deals, Turkish sides remain active, and Istanbul Giants Besiktas are said to have held exploratory discussions with Liverpool regarding Chiesa. Chiesa has faced repeated questions about his future since joining Liverpool from Juventus in late August 2024 for a deal worth up to £12 million. Napoli and Atlanta were reportedly interested in bringing him back to Serie A earlier in the summer, while his absence from Liverpool's pre-season tour of Hong Kong and Japan through a minor injury only intensified whispers of a potential exit. However, the forward has already made an impression in the new Premier League campaign. He featured in all 3 of Liverpool's opening fixtures, most notably scoring a dramatic late goal in the Reds' 4-2 victory over Bournemouth at Anfield. That contribution underlined the role the club still see him playing in their evolving attack. Marc Guéhi does not want to leave Crystal Palace in the January transfer window. Since the start of the summer transfer window, it's been clear that if Guéhi didn't get his move in the summer, he'd exit Selhurst Park for nothing at the end of the season. And, as per a report from TalkSport, that's exactly what seems to be happening. The report shares that the center-back has no plans to extend his stay with Palace this season. TalkSport also add that he is not inclined to leave in January either, due to the 2025-26 season having a World Cup campaign at the end of it. And if he were to move, he believes it could disrupt his preparations for the tournament. At the moment, a series of clubs are vying for his transfer, with renewed interest being shown in the center-back by Tottenham. Liverpool are also still in the running to sign the defender on a free transfer. One of the main problems Liverpool were going to end up with if they signed Guéhi this summer was who deserved to start out of the Englishman and Konate. Both are exceptional center-backs, but with Konate's future still under question, there's no knowing what Slot would have chosen to do. Indeed, Konate's defensive performances have been somewhat shoddy this term, and although he started to pick things up against Arsenal, it's clear that his contract situation is weighing heavily on his head. If Liverpool can get the Frenchman to extend his stay this summer, it could be argued that Guéhi won't be needed, but with Virgil van Dijk's contract set to expire at the end of the 2026-27 season, it's hard to think of a better replacement for him than Guéhi. That is, especially since he'd be available for free.
That's all for today from Live Alive. Thanks for watching, Reds fans. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you'll always be the first to catch the latest Liverpool news and updates. See you in the next video.